Hi friends, welcome to Ivy's Fortress. I'm Ashante, your reading friend, and today we have Stella's Stellar Hair by Yesenia Moises. I hope I'm saying that correctly, and if I'm not, I do so apologize. Just want to make sure my mic is on. It's the day of the Big Star Little Gala, and Stella wakes up to find that her hair isn't quite in the style she expected. It twists and turns, zigs and zags, makes loop-de-loops, and lots of curlicues. What can Stella do? She hops on her hoverboard and travels across the stars to get help and a new hairdo from each of her fabulous aunties on every planet. Join Stella and her family for a cosmic adventure where her hair comes in all shapes and sizes. Stella's Stellar Hair celebrates the joy of self-love and self-empowerment, shows off our solar system, and beautifully illustrates a variety of hairstyles from the African and Latin diasporas. I've never seen this book, and it's so bright and colorful, and I just love it. It reminds me of like the cartoons I like to watch on television. Stella's Stellar Hair by Yesenia Moises. Stella didn't know what to do with her hair today. It twisted and turned, zigged and zagged, made loop-de-loops and lots of curlicues. It wasn't at all what she wanted. Mama, Mama, my hair's not acting right, Stella cried. Come here, baby, let me help you, Mama said. Uh-huh, Mama. I want something special today. It's the Big Star Little Gala. Well, Mama said, maybe your auntie over on Mercury can give you a special style for your big day. So Stella grabbed her hoverboard and was on her way. Go Stella, go Stella, go Stella. What brings you to Mercury, honey? Aunt Ophelia said. Auntie, my hair's not acting right, Stella told her. It twists and it turns and it's not at all what I wanted. So Aunt Ophelia got to work on a poofy smooth style. Cute. So soft and elegant, Stella said, just like you. But I don't know if this is me. Then try visiting your auntie over on Venus, Aunt Ophelia said. When Stella got to Venus, Auntie Alma said, hey girl, hey. Auntie, Stella cried. My hair's not acting right. It zigs and zags from poofy to straight. So Auntie Alma got to work on a royal lion's mane. So proud and fierce, Stella exclaimed, just like you. But it's all hair and no me. Try seeing your auntie on Mars, Auntie Alma suggested. They sick of it. They're not trying to keep doing her hair. Stella flew past Earth to visit. Hi, Sophie. Sophie's visiting us. Okay. Stella flew past Earth to visit her third aunt. Welcome to Mars, dear, Aunt Ruby said. Auntie, my hair's not acting right. It shifts and sways and takes up all my space. So Aunt Ruby got to work on an elegant crown of hair. So strong and classy, Stella said softly, just like you, but maybe too much for someone like me. See if your other aunts can't help you, Aunt Ruby replied. Struggles of doing a little girl's hair. I had a friend named Ruby. She also does hair. On Jupiter, where everyone's hair appreciates a good storm, Aunt Celio let the rain splash and sploosh in Stella's hair. Auntie Iris on Saturn gave her big space buns, wrapping her hair like rings around and round and round. On Uranus, Stella's twin aunties got excited. Big, chunky twist, Auntie Layla cried. No braids, no braids. Auntie Lala argued, I have locks. I know I have a diverse audience, so these are locks. These are locks. I just thought it was funny to do that. So Stella ended up with braids and twists, big and small, beads, shells, rings, and a big bun. A hop skip away on Neptune, Auntie Rio gave her endless waves. So deep and graceful, Stella whispered. Just like you, but I can't see me, and it's almost time for the party. And Auntie Rio said softly, go see your auntie over by the sun. Auntie Solana. Auntie Solana! Sis, are you in the story? Okay. Auntie Solana, my hair's just not acting right, Stella said. It's been twisted and turned and twirled and shifted and swayed and splished and splooshed, and it isn't at all what you wanted. You know, Auntie Solana said, there's really no such thing as hair not acting right. Your hair just wants to be a little more fun today, and that's okay. You don't have to change a thing. Just be yourself. So Stella washed her hair just like the rain on Jupiter did, until it was oh so soft. She put it in 2 buns smaller than the ones she had on Saturn. She pulled it out and into a lion's mane, as full as the ones on Venus. She brushed it into a Neptunian waves that snapped back into tight, poofy Mercury curls. After a few braids and twists from Uranus with a flat flare fit for Mars, she added something special from the sun, warm stardust that glimmered with every step she took. It was something new and not too different, but today, totally Stella. It twisted and turned, zigged and zagged, made loop-de-loops and lots of curlicues. And that was perfectly fine by her. The end. Wow, that was so much fun, and it reminds me of my hair journey. You get to a point where you're just like, what am I going to do with my hair? It's cool to go get special styles and stuff, but what are the choices that I'm going to make with my hair that are going to embrace who I am? And I think that is very cool to have a story like that on our shelves in libraries and bookstores, because it's just important to know that we all have relatability, and finding what what's relatable to us is so much fun in the journey. And embracing that is what truly makes us who we are. So there is like a brief little this is fun. It's fun. They describe the planets and the aunts on that planet. So let's see. The sun is the center of our solar system and way too hot to live on. If humans could live near the sun, they might wear natural styles like dreadlocks, worn in the hottest areas on Earth. I wouldn't say dreadlocks. I'll say locks. There's interlocks, there's sister locks. So let's just go locks. Mercury is the planet closest to the sun and turns so slowly that days are very long and hot, and nights are long and freezing cold. If humans could live on Mercury, they might wear styles that combine extreme opposites: half afro puffs, half straightened hair. On Venus, the atmosphere is dense and hot. Heat can make big hair even bigger. So if humans could live on Venus, they might just have the biggest afros the universe has ever seen. Earth is the only planet where humans actually breathe air, and there are so many different types of human beings. It makes sense that Stella's style is a little bit of everything. The environment on Mars is harsh and dusty. If humans could live on Mars, they might wear protective styles like an updo. Even so, Auntie's hair is red after years of living there. Jupiter's atmosphere is full of gas and giant storms. If humans could live on Jupiter, they might wear their hair in natural styles. Hard to keep your hair in a fancy style when it's always raining. Saturn is surrounded by a beautiful ring system made of ice. If humans could live on Saturn, they might wear their hair in buns and other round styles in honor of their planet's rings. Uranus is a twin of the planet Neptune in almost every way, but it's also the planet that rotates if tilted slightly sideways. If humans could live on Uranus, they might create topsy-turvy styles like a mix of twisted braids to match the weirdness of their tilted planet. That's interesting. It sounds like she's saying twisted braids are weird. Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun with the coldest atmosphere. Scientists call the planet an ice giant or water giant. Uranus, too. If humans could live on Neptune, they might wear their hair long and wavy in honor of their planet's watery surface and atmosphere. Well, that is the end. And that was very creative to take hairstyles and mix them in with a little information about the planets. That makes this quite the nonfiction book, if you ask me. It's got a page worth of material in nonfiction. So that's the truth. And I'm glad that as our opportunity for learning for our readers. A little bit about her author-illustrator. Yesenia Moises is an Afro-Latina illustrator and designer with a specialty in product design. Her work proudly portrays people of diverse backgrounds playing leading roles in fantasy adventures that are brimming with color. Yesenia is the illustrator of Honey Smoke, a story of finding your color. Stella's Stellar Hair is her first picture book as both an author and illustrator. So if you love Stella's Stellar Hair, please check this book out at your local library or purchase it at a bookstore near you. It is quite the read and it's fun, and I can imagine reading this book every single night to my daughter at bedtime. I know this would be one she loved, but she has the video, so she'll watch that. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye. We truly enjoy sharing our adventures with you here at Ivy's Fortress. If you do too, like our videos and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Well, what are you doing? It is your choice, but we'll race you there. Bye.